Good morning, everybody. I can't sleep, so you guys get the benefit. Good morning on TikTok. Good morning on YouTube. And we're live on TikTok. All right, where are we at? Hope you guys are asleep and not here. Saturday morning, baby. Any sane person would be asleep right now. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Saturday morning, good morning. It is Saturday, right? Let's see. CRV. Good morning. Almost all done. I don't even know where we're at. Oh, there we are, the date. Saturday morning, baby. What happened to Saturday morning cartoons? Why is there Saturday morning trading? One more week. All right. I think we're good on YouTube. Let's see. Yep, I'm live. Is there anybody here? Oh, yeah. What's up, Jared? What's up, Arginus? What's up, Priscilla? Why are you people up in the morning? Come on now. Y'all should be asleep. No one on TikTok. Wow, that's funny. Good morning, everybody on TikTok and YouTube. That's so funny to me. All right. Well. Let's get the bullshit out of the way first. Usually I've been catching it when there's max people watching, but I don't give two shits this morning. We're going to get it all out of the way. We are the only trading system in the world that has a United States Patent and Trademark Office trademark for a Class 41. If that doesn't mean anything to you, well, move on. If it means something to you, you should realize we're the only ones that have the legal trademark name and also 12 patent pendings for every indicator that I use. For coaching in the field of building generational wealth through stock trading and also foreign exchange, Forex, plus a whole shit of others, signed, sealed, and delivered, i.e., we're the real deal. Cool. Please understand that I am not a financial advisor, never pretend to be, never want to be, never will be. Well, most likely won't be. I trade only demo. You trade only demo. I'm a social media influencer. I have a cool store. Buy some shit from there. I wear it. I love the tank top. I love the hat. Baseball cap. Love it, love it, love it. Please understand that you are an adult. You are an adult and that you are responsible for your own trades. Please type yes if you understand that I'm not a financial advisor. What's up, Caribbean GTR? What's up, Kevin, Top Life, and Aaron, and Jared? All right. Please type out the word facts if you understand that the old ways you were taught to trade, like Fibonacci retracement, Look to the left, ascending, descending wedges, just to name a few things. RSI, I should add RSI and all that BS in there. VWAP, volume, Bollinger Bands, lie about earnings and Fed cutting interest rates. None of that works. It's all BS. How do I know? Because they did a 14-year study. Less than 1% of day traders were actually profitable. But again, I don't want anyone to argue with me or doubt me. Just go ahead and call into Dave Ramsey. He's the one that quotes the study. Here you go. 85% of all day traders quit. And that is a fact. Again, this isn't an opinion. All the old ways don't work. Well, what does work? Gee, we have an actual answer. The trade tracker is an AI coded by the great Keith Palmer. That computer code proves that when the weekly, 3-weekly, monthly, 3-monthly sniper ping line is at its lowest, by the time it rises up, price action will be up, higher, profitable. 100% of the time, not 90% of the time, 80% of the time, or 70% of the time, 100% of the time. As proven by this live video when I went over 80 different symbols, and I'll probably do it again today. Obviously can fail, but it's 100% on over 80 different symbols that were tracked. So if the old way of trading fails 99% of the time, well, my way of trading wins over 99% of the time if you follow the simple rules I'm about to teach you all this morning. My only goal is to help you get retired. We already have a closed group, or we already have enough people to close the group. We have people that are extremely happy with the system, and they pay us anywhere from a couple hundred a month to $500-600 a month. Me and Bree can live off of our 3 stand stores. We're senior stand ambassadors. We're blessed from God to be so successful as we are. We can close down our group, never let anyone else in. I don't have to be on here teaching you in a Saturday morning. But I'm here. We're able and are able to help Markle retire, Kimberly Harrington be retired, Mr. Gold be retired, Big D be retired, Adam S be retired, Josh be retired. Tommy and Jay could retire. They both made trades over $200,000. We've helped people that were homeless become non-homeless. If you have never heard Billy's story, please do. Very inspirational. If he can take his last monies, buy the system, use $50 and trade him his way out of homelessness after hours at a library, you guys have zero excuses. If he can do it, you can do it. Robel's wife, I think it was closer to 21,000, but I'm saying 26,000. And of course, it's gone over 108 or whatever it went to. So she's made about, 90 something thousand, 98, whatever. And in less than a year and a half. And of course, one of our members was atheist, but because of all the correct calls, he's now saved, believes in God. Please understand that our system is so simple that the weekly, daily controls lower time frames, and this is being taught to children and grandchildren by LD. He's actually what he uses. So 8 and 12-year-olds can learn the system. You can learn the system. Teaching them the overall direction and flow of the markets. And that's it. I'm all done with my preaching. Thank you, Arjunus. Thank you, Priscilla. Good morning, everybody, again on TikTok and YouTube. If anybody has any symbols they want me to call out, we can do that. If you don't have any symbols, that's fine. Okay, let's see. Today is the 28th. It's kind of rainy and cold here, but I don't care. I get to see my children this morning, and I'm thrilled. On deck, we're definitely going to go over Bitcoin. I'm going to go ahead and go over XRP first. But if you guys have any other symbols you want me to do, please just ask. I will go over any and all symbols. The only caveat on that is if I go over it, I'm not going to go over it again and again and again. So I see no one. Okay. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Matter of fact, we're probably going to make a deep dive on Bitcoin this morning. All right. My first call out on my live was on 3/8/23 when I called Bitcoin 26,500 to go over 70,000. This is the video of that. Many of you have seen this. Nope, that is not the right one. Yep, there it is. This is the video of the video that I called out live. And I literally said the word $70,000. I'll teach you that, how I called that number here in just a few minutes. I'm going to teach you how to make the same calls that I do. Then I went on to call this video. I went on to call Bitcoin correctly for 846 more times. So it wasn't a one lucky call that I swear 90% of all people that are out there claiming to be experts on crypto bought and held. And I'm proud of them for getting one call right. But they had no clue after that initial call what the fuck they're doing or saying. But because they made millions, fair enough. But I happen to be here every day or nearly every day. I would say probably at least 5 times a week out of 7 days. I'm here and I'm making call after call after call after call. So when I called this out, I'm going to teach you why I called this out. Then on 9/8, I recalled it out again. Near perfect bottom, I might add. Just perfection. Logo here, logo there. I'll teach you all that though in just a little bit. So Bitcoin currently, this is exactly what Bitcoin currently is. It is a daily buy stop. Bitcoin weekly needs a reset. 3-week buy stop. Monthly buy stop. 3 monthly buy stop. 6 month should again, I'll teach you why you should have got in down here where I told you. It is what it is. 12 month. I'm not going to call that. So I'm going to go ahead and write these down for you. This is going to be Bitcoin buy stop daily needs a weekly reset, which means it needs to come down. Daily is a buy. 3-week, monthly, and 3-month are all buys. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you your entrances. Again, you can set up alerts on TradingView, which, again, I'm a little late to that party, but I love them. It tells me when the symbol I'm looking for flips. Aggressive call for Bitcoin, 96,053. And I'm going to put my little buy one right there. Put your buy, 96,771. Buy stop Bitcoin again. So when I see a couple of these little buy signals trigger, that'll alert me to get in if I'd like to again. I actually own some a little Bitcoin now. I rarely trade Bitcoin. I like all the other ones. Take profit 100,000. Take profit 1 is determined by the previous closest little high that we had to the left here. And that is what I'm calling. And then I'm going to call it off this orange line right here. 102,000. Then I'm going to go up to the top here and 106,000. Take profit 3 Bitcoin. and then 110,000, which is what I've written out over here. I've been saying it way longer than 12.6, but that's what I just wrote down for you. But 110, it will go back up over 106, 107, 108, and that'll be about where it is. How long does it take? Gee, I don't know. It takes days and weeks for this to form. You're seeing a hook now on this blue line. That is the severity of what's happening. You're going to probably see this turn to red soon on the daily. I'll explain what all that means in just a few minutes, but that means we can see Bitcoin go down to possibly 90,000. I'd love Bitcoin to go back down to 74,000. I would give anything for that to happen. I just don't see that occurring this time around. We'll judge it by how this pink line comes down, and it needs to come down on the weekly. So we need this to stay the same on Bitcoin or drop a little lower. Again, I would love to see it come down below that orange line of about 90. If it does that, wow, that'd be fucking awesome. Do I think it's going to do that? 93,000. Yeah, it's possible. All I know is I'm going to put my alerts for when it flips so that we can, because again, even if you just catch that first alert from 96.5 to 99, you'll make 3,000 a coin. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go quite that low. No. But again, if it keeps dropping down, I can give 2 fucks less. It just gives us a better entry for later on. That's all it's going to do. So if it goes to 90,000, yeah, I'll get some more. Now that is the generic call for you guys. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to find you actually what's happening down on more of a faster time frame for y'all. Looks like a little buy here. Where's it going to? Buy stop Bitcoin. It's going to come from down here. It's going to go up on the 1 minute to this blue line. You can clearly see right here our familiar pattern now. Green, 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 red. Yep. Pink's going to cross blue. Yep. That's the entrance. It's going to go up. It's going to go up. Take profit Bitcoin. So you could enter anytime, like I just told you, 94,500, 94,517. Take profit 1 would be 94,561. Take profit 2 would be 94,586. Okay. So that's what Bitcoin's going to do in the next few minutes / hours. Now, again, some people don't like playing these fast time frames, even though just remember what I told you. Matter of fact, let's just mark that real quick. That's a little line right there. Let's make our line a little less. Make it a little less. Right there. So I can still read my charts. This will be my entry line for you. Matter of fact, we can call Bitcoin. I haven't done that in a while. Today is the 28th. Let's see. Then we need the daily buy stop. Weekly reset. For you guys, i.e. go down. We're good on the rest. And now I'm going to check the hourly. So let's see what we see on the hourly. Morning, everybody. Morning, Sally. Morning, EA. Morning, Elijah. Yes, I could check gold for you. Let's check gold over here. Unfortunately, that's going to be a few minutes. So unless you want to learn how to trade, you're probably going to have to sneak out of there. By the way, you can see Bitcoin has gone up since I told you that. It's gone up to take profit 1. You can take profit 1 on Bitcoin. as I called it live to you, the green is turned from red to green. Blue is coming up now. The blue will continue to come up. Price will go back up. It'll come up and down, up and down, up and down, but it's going to hit that blue line right there on the 1 minute. Okay, so that's exactly where that's heading to. Now, Bitcoin a little higher time frames. Let's take a look. Love the buy to the 1 minute line. Love the buy to the 1 minute line. 15 minute sell. 15 minute sell. 15 minute sell. Ricochet back down to the 1 hour blue line of Bitcoin. So let's take a look again at that. Style. Now let's try that. 15 minute sell stop to 1 hour blue line. One of our members says it like that, and I don't like spelling ricochet. So yeah, you're going to see price action of Bitcoin come back up, come right somewhere in between the yellow and the green, maybe a little bit higher than the green. I doubt it'll go like that, obviously. It's going to hook up, come up a little bit, ricochet, and come back down again. Sell stop, Bitcoin. Take profit 1, 94,263. Take profit 2, 94,038. Now let's see if I can get a number. Oh, Bitcoin, sell stop, 91,000 take profit, 88,000 take profit, 86,193 take profit. Whoa, this is interesting. Can we get it that low again? 70,000? Negative. All right. 90,000 though, yeah. I can see it hitting 90 again for sure. Anywho, buy stop. Daily, weekly buy stop Bitcoin. I already called out to take profits for you. 100,000, 102, 106, and 110. But yeah, there could be a good little dip here, another little opportunity for us. So I called out what will happen for there it is. See, your take profit 1 is for sure hit on Bitcoin 1 minute buy. Told you. Once it gets up a little bit higher, you can take profit 2 at 94,571, then take profit 3 at 94,583. So there you go. So what I'm teaching you right now is where I called it right here, and it's gone up from 94,504 to you made about $57 on Bitcoin, which is pretty good for a few minutes worth of trading. Yay. Nice. All right. Now, how am I able to make these calls so accurately on Bitcoin and all these other symbols all at once, including gold, over 846 times, including an extra one right here for you live? Exactly how do I do it? Well, let's take a look. I'm going to pull this over here for you. We need to grab this out of here. We need to move this one over here also. So we have that. Now we have our charts. That's all I need. Now let's get this set up over here. Okay. Let me see something. Hope you all had a great Christmas. Let's see. How to day trade 101. Oh, not a good color. Let me switch this over to black. guys. How to day trade 101. So that's what I'll be going over right now with you. Good morning, everybody. There you go. Now then, let's put this here. Morning, Aaron Vaught. Thoughts on Algo? Can you look at gold? Kind of want to teach you guys how to trade first, but fine. Let me look at gold. I swear. All right, gold is next, and then we'll do Algo. Let me take off XRP over here. All right, let's look at gold and then Algo, and then I'll teach you guys how to trade. I swear. Gold. I don't know what the fuck we're on. The 1 hour. Let's see. Whatever this is. Buy stop. Gold. Take profit 2,622. Let's take a look at gold. The last time I called it. 1223 is a 2-hour sell stop. Love the daily, weekly buy stop. 1223 was a 2-hour sell stop. Let's go back to the 2-hour line. Let's go back. Don't want to touch that shit. 2-hour line. And then let's go back to 1223. 1223 right here. Right here. Yep. Sell towards the blue line. I'm sure we hit take profit 1. Probably take profit 2. Not done, by the way. The 2-hour sell. Let me see the 1 hour right here. Okay. Well, let's go over gold from the very beginning. 1 second. Nothing. Already too late. Buy stop. Buy stop. Buy stop. 1 minute buy. Take any buy stop you can until you get gold. Take profit 2,622. Gold. $10-minute sell until the 2-hour blue line is hit. So this is gold, 1 minute buy stop. And then sell stop is a 10-minute sell stop to 2-hour blue line. All right. So here's your take profits on gold for that. Take profit 1 on gold will be 2,613. Take profit 2 will be 2,603. And yep, 3-hour, 4-hour sell, 4-hour 70. Yeah, I would definitely look into those sells. The short-term buys are fine, but that long-term sell on gold to the 2-hour blue line is going to happen or come extremely close. The H&H sell it will. Now, obviously, our daily, weekly buy stop is hugely a go. This is a strong daily, weekly buy. Love it. You can enter in at 2,631, 32, 33, 34. Take profit 1, 2,685. Take profit 2, 2,747. Take profit 3, above 2,800. Now that's gold weekly. 3 weeks still needs to come down a little bit more and reset. Monthly needs a reset. 3-month is fine. 6-month needs a reset. So technically, if you'd have had my system, you could have gotten and should have gotten in gold back here, anywhere back here at 1,200. You obviously would have 2.5 times your money. That was so easy. Wow. Oh, can't wait for these things to come down and reset on the 3-month level. I really 6-month level. These 3-month, 6 months trades are like just free money. So much so we created a separate room for them. All right, so that's gold. Morning, D Nice. What's up, D Nice? So that's your gold, Elijah. Hope that helps you. Algo. Yeah, we Algo right here. Let's see what we called for Algo. 12-1. Buy, stop, take profit. It crushed that. Yay. Current is 12-17. Take profit 1. 12-hour daily buy stop on Algo. Let's see if that holds. Let me make this. Sorry, we need to make this a little less colorful. Hello. There we go. Now, so I can read the charts easier. This is Algo. Yeah, I still love this trade. 12-hour day. So this is a daily, weekly now buy stop on Algo. I'll call the whole thing for you in just a second. I would follow this down as it goes down, 0.3375, 0.3438, 0.3470. Buy stop Algo. Okay. And what you're going to do is take profit 1 at 0.3690, take profit 2 at 3.973, take profit 4 at 0.4603, take profit 5.5169, take profit 6 at 0.6145. That is going to take several days to weeks to develop. Don't be any rush on it, but that's a nice little trade. Now, if you want to go down to seconds on that, let's take a look. Algo, 1 second buy stop. You're going to see this blue line arch up. You're going to see price action come up. Take profit 1 second, 0.3341. Algo. 1 second buy stop. 5 second buy stop. To the 1 minute blue line. Algo. Buy stop to the 1 minute blue line. Play any 1 second, 5 second, 10 second, 15 second, 30 second buy stop an Algo until it hits take profit of 0.3342, 0.3346, 0.3351. Algo to the blue line, 1 minute buy stop.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
So that is Algo. Buy stop, 1 minute blue line. Gee, let's go see if we hit our 1 second. Not yet. We needed to go up a little bit more for some movement for me to be happy with that, but it will. All right. And then you have your take profits. So that's your 1 minute. Let's see what happens further down the road. It looks to me like a 10 minute. Where's she blowing to? 10 minute sell stop towards the 2 hour blue line Algo. 10 minute sell stop to 2 hour blue line. Okay. So let's mark that down. So we have a maybe we do, maybe we don't. Let me see the 3 hour, by the way. 4 hours, so 12 hour buy, daily buy, weekly buy. Yeah. All right. So let's go back to where we were. We're going to add in here today. Demo buy only. Today is 12/28/24. We have a 1 minute buy stop to blue line. We have I love the day. We already know the daily. We have a 10 minute sell stop towards, I don't know if we're going to go back and hit it, but at least towards the 2 hour blue line. If you want some more take profits or something, just let me know. But I think I was very specific with that. Demo trade only, of course. And then the daily is best. Daily buy stop is best. Okay, so that is Algo called out down to the second. John, if you need any more information on that, let me know. Good morning, Aaron Vaughn and Jared. Good morning, everybody on TikTok and YouTube. All right, now I'd really like to get back to some training. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. How to day trade 101. 1, buy my system. 2, buy my system. 3, 4, 5, 6 through 1 million, buy my system. Once you've bought the system, how do you use it and all that good stuff? Let's take a look. This is Bitcoin. We started off analyzing it this morning, very specifically. You're welcome, John. Very specifically. And we're very much going to teach you how to use it. Now, a lot of you out there, when you rewatch this, you're like, oh, I just use, well, okay, there's very, very few people who try to use a raw chart. This is what a raw chart would look like for Bitcoin. We can go back a little bit. Yeah, good luck on trading this. I can see some M's in there. I don't know. It just would be a nightmare. You're not going to win on that. Yeah, this is not going to be your lucky day. This is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin daily. This is what a raw, some of us forget what raw charts look like. So I do like to take us back there. And this is what your raw chart looks like. So what happens for people then? They say, hey, I can't trade using this. And I lose money, and I lost over a 3-year period, well, 2.5-year period of time, I lost about $26,500 of real money. Yay, me. I lost every fucking trade I ever attempted to do. I mean, it wasn't like 8 out of 10 I lost. I lost like 99 out of 100 trades for a couple of years. Literally place a trade, market goes reverse. I do a buy, I do a sell. Then I would do a sell, and then I would do the opposite. And I do a thing, and then I couldn't get a fucking thing right. So then, of course, just like all of us do, we said, hey, maybe we should try to look at all these little indicators and try to add them to my chart. So I added them all to my chart. The Fibonacci, the trend lines. I even tried the pitchfork. Don't even ask. The awesome oscillator. Yep, used it. Bollinger Bands, didn't stop using them, kept trying. Yep. You name it. Just like you, RSIs. Yep. Everything. So these technical indicators are 100% or 99.999% wrong. They aren't technical. They don't help you trade. Teaching you support and resistance, like I see everyone else out there teaching you, does not work 99% of the time. But I tried it anyways, and I use real money like a dummy. I should have only used demo money, but I was stubborn. I tried all of these ones, and yet I lost. But good thing I wasn't alone, because I found out later that it wasn't just me being a dummy, that I wasn't smart enough to learn how to trade. I learned that over 99% of traders lose. Less than 1% of traders are actually profitable. Again, I don't want anyone arguing with me with these facts. This is per Dave Ramsey, and he's quoting a 14-year study. Matter of fact, if we didn't lose 99, why would 85% of us quit? 85% of our community quits within the first 3 years. That is unacceptable numbers. So if all the old ways don't work, which we know they do not work, that's why you all are here. That's why everyone watches me. That's why I have hundreds and hundreds of people paying me every month. Because the Fibonacci was made from nature, comes from shell patterns and flower patterns, but some silly person applied the Fibonacci to trading, which makes 0 sense. Then what? Then they try to say, hey, there's support and resistance. Let's mark up our chart with these silly little lines, like, because the candles aren't even real there. Nothing's really here. None of this numbers mean anything. It's all digital. It's all the silliest thing on earth. But they said, oh, well, this is that's a horribly drawn line. Um, uh, this would be your support. The resistance would be here. Your support would actually be right here. Right. Well, you get the idea, right there-ish. And then, of course, the resistance, but then they couldn't explain the breakouts. And then they said, well, this is this. So I paid a lady to teach me, some kind of mentor, like 15 years ago. No, like, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago. Fucking shit ton of money, I might add. Pissed me off. And then she said, well, we're going to mark up our dailies, support and resistance. And then we're going to go down. Here we go. Watch this top-down analysis. Watch. So we're going to mark up all of these, but she doesn't draw them like that. She drew them all the way straight across, all the way straight across, all the way straight across. I was a good student, all the way straight across. So that's that. That's daily. And then I was taught to go down to the 4-hour. And then I mark up my 4 hours same way. And we mark up our 4 hours. This is your resistance. There's your support down here, resistance, resistance. And I marked them up. And then I went down from my daily 4-hour to my 1 hour. Then I would mark my 1 hour charts up with the same, and we go back and forth and mark them up. And then I'm thinking, what the fuck? Then I go down to and she loved the trade off the 15-minute. So I'm over here on the 15-minute. Let's see what the 15-minute looks like. Well, there's some resistance there, resistance, support here, well, whatever you want to call it, definitely support right there. Then the resistance is right there again on that one. So then we marked up the 15-minute. And then my chart started looking like this. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Now, let me be honest with you. We would use different colors for every one of these. So I would literally have like greens and reds and light blues. Everything was support. Everything was resistant. Does this look familiar to anybody? And I'm like, well, what's support and what's resistance? And how do I know where to put my trade? Where do I put my stop loss? Where do I enter at? And this is lit. My chart would be lit up with like purples and greens and yellows. Does anyone else have this familiar? Or am I the only idiot out here that paid this lady this? And it would look like this, all of these fucking lines. I'm like, what's going on? How is this possible? What are you doing? But I was trying to trade off this. Obviously, I lost. Oh, Lord. What's up, Joe Biga? Good morning. So yeah, if anybody has an experience of support and resistance doing top-down analysis, you would relate to what this looks like. And it's just a fucking mess of doom. Morning, Joe. So I was like, well, I'm going to mark that one off on my way of trading that isn't going to work. The Fibonacci came from nature. We knew that one doesn't work. Oh, I didn't teach you look to the left. I could teach you that. But that's your support and resistance. That motherfucker wasn't working. I was like, what the fuck? These are supposed to be the basics of trading, and it doesn't work. You want to know what head and shoulders is? Oh my gosh. Let me show you what head and shoulders is. You guys can get a hell of a good laugh. Let me find a blatant thing. Oh, here's one. Close enough, anyways. This is what head and shoulders is. Ansel says truth. I know. Thank you, Ansel. So watch. This would be your shoulder. This is your head. And this is your other shoulder. Kind of more looks different. Doesn't look like head and shoulders, does it? They should have called it what it is. Because that's about how good it is, too. So at any rate, this would be a head and shoulders pattern. The problem is it's so interpretive of what you're seeing that they claim initially they tried to claim it won 83% of the time. Then they did a study on it and they actually found out that it loses over 90% of the time. Look what the hell that looks like. That's too funny. Okay, so this is Head and Shoulders was a complete scam. I didn't fall for that one because that's it got me on this was they were naming candle and candle patterns. And you can't name a candle or candle patterns anything because there's no such thing as candles. You can literally just switch this over to lines And now what? So what is this? Is this an evening star down here? Is this a, whatever, railroad cars? So when I thought, well, if you can't, there really is no such thing as candles, and they could be bars, they can be anything. I'm like, let me check off this one that this doesn't work. So we knew Fibonacci doesn't work. We knew support and resistance didn't work. We knew head and shoulders and naming of candle and candle patterns don't work. Volume VWAP, that was also a very silly concept to me. I'm like, so because there's more volume, it goes up? Because there's more volume, it goes down? Because the VWAP is showing, it made no sense. And then I liked the Bollinger Bands. The Bollinger Bands were pretty. And I realized, well, they're just pretty and they're not really doing me a lot of good. And immediately I knew price earnings wasn't working, because I know when price earnings came out and then NVIDIA or different stocks would go down, well, it didn't meet it as much as they thought it would. Then I saw it go up like a week later. I'm like, well, how the fuck do you explain that? And then the interest rates, just like the other day when they did it and it's supposed to go up, and of course it crashed down completely. They had no explanation for it. So I was like, well, shit, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. Don't even get me started on the end sending, and don't even get me started looking to the left. Lord help us. It goes along with support and resistance with looking to the left. So yeah, there's not a lot of things left that actually worked. And I thought, fuck, what do you do? And I decided to, well, make my own damn system. And I decided to give it a go. And I started creating indicator after indicator after indicator after indicator. What you see here on my indicators are just a few that the great Keith Palmer has made for me. These are just a few. Okay. I had hundreds of indicators made. I even tried my hand at it myself, but I suck at coding. I used at least 20 to 30 or more different coders till I found the great Keith Palmer. And I tried making my own indicators and having other people make them for me. And I failed 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 over and over again until I started trading ERUSD against UTSHEF on opposites on basically the 1 hour. Sometimes I go to the 15-minute, and I saw that I would actually win a trade. And I said, hey, this is pretty fucking cool. I won a trade. I was like, yay. So I was on 1 hour. I was on EURUSD, and I was trading it against UTSHEF. I found that there was an opposite correlation between the two. One doesn't equal the other. So when ERUSD was going up, UTSHEF would be going down. I wonder if I can pull that up for you guys. It's really cool. I don't know if this is the same. Oh, good, I can. I don't even have UTSHEF though. USD, CHF. So I found that, and I said, hey, this is fucking cool. Let me go. I was doing 1 hours at the time. I don't know if it's still holding, but I said, this is pretty fucking cool. And I said, hey, I wonder if these opposite things, let's see. Yeah. See, so when this is forming its M, its double top over here, it was forming the W on here. I thought, well, that's pretty fucking cool. The problem is it wasn't consistent. It was too hard to see. But what I did was I said, hey, I saw this M little thing over here. See a double top, your little M, doop, doop, doop. Then I saw my little W over here on ERUSD. I said, hey, that looks pretty good. How do I spot it? And I started to create buy stops and sell stops. So, hey, if it's green, 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 red, I started creating this. This is a typical thing. That's what people get so funny with. Well, this is just a typical. Yeah, it is. But it also has a little setting, little touch, and then it has all these other real direction bars. So I decided to determine, hey, if I can see the buys and the sells clearly, how do I do that? And those are the two ones I use. And I like the 15-minute more than the 1 hour, but the 1 hour is right there. So we got it. And that's what I did. And then I started winning some trades. I remember one time Bree and I were heading to Florida to visit my mom and dad when they were still alive. And I let her cash out. We had cashed out like $21, $28, $29. I had about probably close to, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 trades open. And then she was able to hit the little X button. We made money, 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 money. And she was so happy. It's like, wow, this is great. Paying for the trip. It was several $100s total. I was like, yay, this is awesome. And this is how I started to put together the system. And then I had one indicator made, then I had another indicator made, then I had another indicator made. And then I was able to see the trades clearly. Okay. So you can either use your raw chart and hope you see something, or you can use my indicators and they tell you exactly what to see. Make sense to anybody how the system was developed? And then I made the sniper because a lot of you are having trouble with your entrances. And this is the most important indicator ever made in the history of trading. It will go down in history, no ego attached. Just tell the Jesus made this indicator. We'll call it the Jesus indicator because this indicator is so good, it just doesn't miss. Matter of fact, how I have that 100% success rate is off the pink line of the indicator, to be clear. And this is how the system came into being. Now, how do you use the system? Well, let's go over here. Oh, I probably moved too many times. I'm very proud of this to keep track of how many times. There we go. Oh, I love my system. It's so beautiful. All right. Here we go. Now, I don't want that up. So this is what it looks like now. We're going to close this down. I always trade with two charts open, and we have rules, and the rules state certain things. So let's go over to here. We're going to put Bitcoin here. We're going to put Bitcoin there. We're going to do a daily here. We're going to go over to here. We're going to do a 4-hour buy here. Let me go back to the last time it did it, which would have been right here. All right, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on Bitcoin and how you guys become Bitcoin experts by the end of this training session, and what you'll know what it's about to do here in the soon future, by the way. Not ready yet, though. Okay. So I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about the system, how easy it is to use. Good morning, Tony. Definitely enjoying the holidays. Good morning, Banner Video. I don't know why anyone's here. I'm just on here because I couldn't sleep and I figured, what the fuck? Help you guys out. Go over from the beginning. It's a good little. I like this. I like right where we're at right now. I explained how the old ways of trading didn't work. I went over. I didn't show them the Bollinger Bands. I did show you head and shoulders. I did show you support and resistance. I didn't show you the fib retracement, but we know what that is, and how they all fail you, the usual. And then I went over and showed how I was able to develop the system based off of ERUSD and Unishev, how I got the colors to where they are, just red down, green up, and and why I made the sniper for you guys to have entries, easy entries for you. And that's where we are. That's all you guys missed so far. And now we're looking at our logo, and we're looking at Bitcoin, and you guys are going to be experts at Bitcoin. So our logo, let's take a look at that. Our logo is this bull logo right here. It's the green up arrow, the red down arrow on the back of the bull, the safety trade system. It's not just cool, it actually works. For those of you who want to buy the system, you can over here, and you can get the email service. But the bull right here is what we trade. Everything we do is to find this up arrow and down arrow. That's it. That's all we look for. So what do we do? Well, we have different ways of finding those arrows. So how do we do that? Let's take a look. Very easy. Okay. We have two charts open. On the left, we have Bitcoin daily. On the right, we have Bitcoin 4-hour. You can combine any two as long as they're tradable. You don't want to do a 12-month and a 1 minute. That's not going to help you at all. It's just not. Okay. So we have the two charts. It's in our rules. And for those of you who don't know, we actually have step-by-step trading rules. For instance, on here, it says weekly controls, blah, blah, blah. You know, those are being taught to children. Step 1 rules are right here. Daily, weekly controls daily controls 4 hours, so on and so forth. And it teaches you about all, and then we give you a little thing. And then step 2. Well, these are coded in by the great Keith Palmer. He's actually somehow took him a year, but we got there. He was able to code in my trading style into indicators. And these indicators trade just like me. So he was able to do this trade tracker. The trade tracker is an AI code written by the great Keith Palmer. That computer code proves that when the weekly, 3 weekly, monthly, or 3 monthly sniper pink line is at its lowest, by the time it rises, price action will be higher, profitable, 100% of the time. Not 90% of the time, 80% of the time, 70% of the time, but 100% of the time it will be profitable, as proved by the following video where I went over 80 different symbols. So for instance, we can just go back to this one right here. We'll go over to here. Yeah, the trade tracker with the rifle, by the way. Hold it. Keith outdoes himself. The Hydra 7.0 30-minute. Here, let's see. Nope, we don't want that. Where's our trade tracker? Regular. Oh, they're down here. Sorry. Freedom Daily. This is it right here. Okay, so this is called the trade tracker. This is something that is coming to everyone in tier 3. By the way, you guys are getting this free upgrade here very, very shortly. Keith has figured it out. But in my system right here, if you see red inside of here, there's a loss. If you see any other color, it's a win. This is the drawdown, but it's green is your win, red is your loss. And I can whip through 80 symbols if you want. And you can see how it never loses. So this is, again, all I'm teaching you are the rules that are right here that are put into our code by the great Keith Palmer. Okay. And this code produces results. The results are 100% win rate. If you look inside your max pips right here, you'll see that US 30 is all green. NAS is all wins. SPX is all wins. This isn't, you can't, this is so fast, no one can fake this shit. This is applying our rules to what happens. That's a really good trade right there. Gold, all wins. Bitcoin, there's two, I have to go to the one that's smaller. There you go. All wins. XRP, not one loss. XLM, using my system, following the rules according to AI code. This is what's good. And that's what goes into your 30-minute Discord room. No losses on XLM. Never a loss on Ethereum. No loss on Apple. No losses ever on AMD. If you follow my system and follow the rules, there will be a loss. I'm sure God can do whatever he wants. I'm just telling you that right now. Amazon, 0 losses. AUD, no losses. Costco, no losses. DE, German 40, no losses. L, which I'm shocked with L because it was such a hard sell for a while, no losses. EUR, USD, no losses. GBB, JPY, no. By the way, well, we'll get into it later. No losses. Google, no losses. Hilton, I'm not going to do all 80. I'm going to stop. Look at this. Look how many times it was right on Hilton. Currently in a buy that's open right now. Look at it. JP225, Japan's, no losses. McDonald's, no losses. Microsoft, no losses. Netflix, no losses. Nvidia, only wins. Palantir, only wins. Schwab, 100% win rate. Silver, 100% win rate. Tesla, 100% win rate. UK 100% win rate, including a live trade. USD CAD, 100% win rate. So what I'm teaching you is how the rules were coded. It's called an order of operation. How the rules were coded by the great Keith Palmer so that it doesn't lose. And it's no longer an opinion. If anybody would like to pull up, now there might be some symbol out there I've never heard of. I only checked it on 80 symbols, but there might be a symbol it doesn't work on. I don't know. I haven't come across it. I've tried it on 80 symbols, all kinds of, wait till this is applied and we get this switched over for our uh, crypto version of our system. Look at how many cryptos it works on. Yep, works on all of them. Works on Verizon, works on TRX, works on Tremp, works on, Tremp doesn't have any calls. Some of them it can't call, they're not out long enough. Works on SoFi, works on Litecoin. Yep. MSTR. Yep. It doesn't miss. So again, I'm going to teach you the exact way that's coded so that hopefully you guys can have a nice win rate. So this is a free upgrade coming to you guys so you can put it on your own chart. And some of you will fool around with thousands of symbols and you might come back to, it doesn't work on this one. I can't wait to hear it. Try to knock yourselves out. But this will be on tier 3's charts very, very soon. It's another free upgrade coming from us and for you guys to be able to use. So does everybody understand if you follow the rules that I'm about to teach you using my system, if our code can have 100% win rate, you guys should be able to pull off a 90, 80, 90, 95. I don't know. Sevens, if that makes sense to some of you. Sevens, if you understand this is a free upgrade coming to tier 3 and that you'll have this exact trade tracker on your charts. And tell me that's not the fucking coolest thing ever. Morning, Sally. Look at this shit. You're going to see when the call was. It was a weekly, it was a 3 weekly, it was a monthly. The day and time it entered the trade, the entry of the trade, the order that it works on cells too. We just don't have it flipped on yet. The close, the max pips it made, the drawdown you would have had to endure. That's not true. This is the lowest it ever was while this trade was making money. Let me rephrase that. i.e., there could be a drawdown, but you're going to be in profit, I'm sure, like 70, 80% of the time first before it happens. Oh, I don't want to draw down. Don't worry. We're making a funded trader account version of this safety trade system. So you will have another version of this where you'll have no drawdown and you can pass your little funded challenges all day long. Good morning, Taraya Edwards. Thank you, Arginus. Thank you, Joe. All right. And if you guys think you don't need a refresher course on how to use the system, then you don't have to be here. We already called out Bitcoin, gold, Algo. We've already called out a few, but this is just a refresher for some of the new people that'll be watching this because we get hundreds and hundreds. Some of our more recent videos, we had 1,200 views. For me, that's fucking huge. For like someone like Logan Paul, he'd laugh at that, but can't help it. It's good for me. I'm thrilled. You imagine being able to help 1,200 people trade better? Oh, glorious. Turn this off. Doop, doop. And now we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the 4-hour Bitcoin. And we're going to come over here to our daily Bitcoin. We're going to come back to the last time it did this, which is right here, and currently doing it, by the way. And then we're going to come here. And that's where we're at. So now our rules state that we have to trade only the up arrow. So our up arrow always starts below, comes up, retraces, quote unquote, retraces, and then it comes up. This is on your daily. If we go to the 4-hour, watch and see. Price starts underneath. We're told to come back down by the red bullshit detector on the bottom there. I'll show you what that is. Told to come back down, told to come back down, so on, and up. So the very first thing you all should do is be look for the logo. And then our bullshit detector right here, watch. Red means down, so it comes down. 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 Red means down. So the bullshit detector is drawing out our logo for us on the on the faster time frame. On the slower time frame, you're always going to have these fill in the gaps, and we'll go into that in a little bit here. And you'll see how it comes up and fills in the black space right here. And that space is filled in by these red. But we'll get into that in a minute. So the first thing we do is look for a logo, and I'm going to show you exactly how we do that. Let's pull this. I don't want to move that too big. There we go. Okay. And here's our little thing. Yep, and that's where we're at. Yep. Okay. So now, if you see our logo, and you can see, this is so easy to me. On the higher time frame, you need to have on the daily, you need to have nothing but green, and this is 99% green, just that little dot stuff right there. And when this is all green, your only trade you can call is a daily buy stop in this case. Good morning, Kyla. You're welcome, Tony. Good morning, everybody on TikTok and YouTube. Happy Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year's coming up. Happy belated Merry Christmas to you a few days ago. We're just doing a refresher on how to use the system. I would highly recommend you go back and look at the first part of this little thing. We called out Bitcoin and gold and Algo for you, but more importantly, how the system developed. I think that's very important for you all to see. I do. And all we did was we're starting to look for our logo. What logo? Some of you asked. The logo is right here. Now, my little green arrow doesn't look as good as that green arrow because I suck at drawing. I don't have 3D and I'm not an artist. But that's what we're looking at. A buy stop on Bitcoin currently is going to be happening soon for you guys. And it did happen in the past. I'm showing you one time in the past how to use without the sniper and how to use it with it. So my system is very simple. Green means up, red means down. When you see this little price action start below our blue line, and someone in the Discord room tried to say, "What's the blue line? Where did it come from? What is it made of? What are the?" No, don't ask that. You're lucky you weren't banned. I'm never going to tell you what the blue line is. You can't guess what the blue line is. You have no clue what the blue line is. Just understand it's unique to our system, and that it is very much magnetic, and it's very much magical. You get the idea of where things are going based on this blue line. Now, the red bullshit detector pulls down the line. Move those over a little, but you get the idea. Right there. Pulls down, pulls down, pulls down. Our price action pulls down. But we know that movement down isn't correct when it's green, 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 red. Buy, stop, it goes up every time, every time, every time, every time, every time, every time. So when we're playing our overflow of our movement right here, when you're playing the weekly, daily, and the flow is up, you can't look for a sell. All the lower times can come down. That's how they form our buy stops. But you don't want to be involved too long or at all in these lower time frame sells. You just don't want to be. You want to go with the flow. The flow would mean the up arrows. This is your daily up arrow. It only can be a buy. You can't call a sell. And this is your 4-hour up arrow. You can't call a sell. It only can be a buy. The weekly daily direction calls it. So if you do a trade, it might go against you for a minute, but that flow will make it a winner. What's up, Gold Knight? You're welcome, Gold Knight. Good morning to you, Gold Knight. Good morning, Kyle. Did I say Kyla? Oh my God. Good morning, Kyle C. Good morning, Priscilla, Taraya Edwards, and Tony Plesh, Joe Biga, and Sally C. Good morning, everybody on TikTok and YouTube. All right. So does everybody, sevens, if you all understand that the flow, like the 8 and 12-year-old children and grandchildren of LD are learning, controls the direction. Well, the flow is the arrows on the back of our little logo bowl. And this happens to be green daily, and this is green 4-hour. This is the flow of the river going up. Does that make sense to everybody? Sevens for yeses, nines for nos. It's okay. I know a lot of you are sleepy, or I don't even know why you people are here, to be honest with you, but I'm glad you are. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Banner Video. It's all I need. So this is your flow. So why would you take a sell if the overall flow is buy on Bitcoin? It makes no sense, but you can on the smaller time frames because that's what's making these buy stops. But you sure as hell don't want to hold a 10-second sell stop on Bitcoin for a year because you're going to lose your ass. Correct, Gold Knight. Yeah, 7 sells to finish and come under the buy. Correct, Gold Knight. That is 100% correct. The only reason why you would take a smaller time frame sell is because you're going to hold it for a little bit, short term. It's going to form our little buy stops we're seeing right here. But the overall flow is you only can do the buys. Matter of factly, that's one of the rules Keith has coded in also into our system, just so we're clear. Just so you're clear, Here, this one right here. This is in our rules right here. If price action is to the left, forming our buy logo, you can't take a sell. So I've already increased. Anyone out there trading, I've just helped you make your correct decision on what to do with the trade 50% better. Is it 50? Is it 100? I don't know. But I took away the possibility of a sell here. If you just trade to the left, if your price action is to the left of your EMAs, you can only do buys. So I've helped you all out, whether you're scamming or stealing. If this is to the left of your EMAs right here, forming our buy stop logos, you can't have a sell when it's right here. You can't have a sell when it's right there. You can't have a sell when it's right here, right now. It doesn't mean Bitcoin never goes down on the daily. Just right now, I can't call a sell. So the only thing I can call on Bitcoin, take any demo buy stop until ta-da. And I'll teach you how to find the ta-das in a second. But that's all I can call because you can't take a sell when, well, and I'm going to teach you this, when the orange line is above the yellow and the green in my system. So instead of trying to tell you, oh, this is this and this is this EMA, just fuck it. When the orange line stays above the yellow and the green, it's a buy. And if you really want to see something on Bitcoin, look at the fucking weekly. The orange line hasn't been below it, hasn't been below it, hasn't been below it, hasn't been below it. We need a weekly reset. We need price action to come down further or to do consolidation like it did here for several weeks before I'm comfortable that I will actually go in and buy several Bitcoins at that point when it comes down again, like I did down here, but I'm not doing it until then. Does that mean I'm not calling? No, I'm still calling a buy stop because it's doing it on the daily. So this is your daily buy Bitcoin. These are your 4-hour entries. Daily and 4-hour works perfect. Daily and 30-minute works perfect. Daily and 1 hour works perfect. What doesn't work perfect is daily and daily or daily and 12 month. No, you can't do that. Daily in 1 minute. No, that's not what the system calls for. Okay. Go for a 4-hour sell slip that when it finishes, shoot right. It has to come under the 4-hour right, Kev, to finish the 4-hour. To finish a trade, I don't want to talk about gold right now since we're into Bitcoin, but just ask me that at the end if we have time, gold night, and I will go over that with you in detail how to finish the gold trade. But right now, we're looking at Bitcoin daily and Bitcoin 4-hour. So if we come over to here currently, this is very, very interesting. Well, we don't see our up logo. Look, we actually see the complete opposite. Currently, we see red, red, red here, here, and here. We see a sell stop right here. Red, 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 green, red against this red, red. It's a sell stop going down. So no longer do we have this buy stop up arrow. Oh, no, we do not. This is a sell. Started high, went low, came over, hooked, and came down. This is our logo red down. So we come back over to here. Instead of seeing the green up arrow, we see a red down arrow. Doesn't mean we lose money. You just short it. You just sell it. Short sell stop. And then you just make your money on the way down with Bitcoin. Now, where is it going to? Let's take a look. We can delete all these. This is now a 4-hour sell. So now we have to make the 4-hour sell our higher time frame. And we'll go down to like a 3-hour. It won't be big enough. 3-hour sell. Yep. 2-hour sell to the blue line. Yep. 1 hour. Oh, interesting. So this 4-hour right here went down to the 1-hour blue line. Yeah. I wonder if anyone called that every day last week. So price action came down, ricochet, came back, touched it again here, ricocheted here, came back down and did it again. Is it going to come up and come back down again? Yeah, I think so. So how do I know? Well, the 4-hour is a sell stop, and it hasn't completed its downward movement. Well, kind of has. It hasn't completed to my liking where the downward movement is. What do I mean? If I go up to a 7-hour, almost there with the purple. Look at the 12-hour, not quite down enough yet. So we still have a little more downward push on this 12-hour sell. Even though this is a buy stop up here, it's a sell on my sniper right here. So yeah, so I would think it's going to, like I told you, it's going to come back up, then it's going to hook back down again. Then it's going to come down. Oh, look at there. Looky there, Vicky Vale. Okay. Someone here who was with me from the beginning, someone right here at this time period on this line right here, this is what I called out. 1 minute sell. Told you the pink was going to cross the blue, blah, and I told you it was going to go up and go past the blue line on the 1 minute. Anyone here remember that? Yes or no? Some of you were here in the beginning. It'd be great if some of you spoke up. But here is yet another live call out. As a matter of fact, it wasn't just me calling it. We wrote it down. 1 minute buy stop on 1228 to the blue line. 1 minute buy stop to the blue line. And this is Bitcoin. This is the 1 minute buy stop I called live. And there it is going to the blue line. And like I said, it would go past the 1 minute blue line. Joe Bigger. Okay, cool. And there it is. So this is yet another live call out on Bitcoin. And this is your 1 minute buy. Now, that 1 minute buy on Bitcoin, just so we're clear, is inside of a 12-hour daily buy stop on Bitcoin, a 12-hour buy stop on Bitcoin, a 7-hour buy stop on Bitcoin. So since the daily, weekly controls, right? Remember what we just went over? Weekly, daily controls being taught to 8 and 12-year-old children, controls the movement up. If you can find a 1-minute buy stop against a daily buy stop being called, and against the daily buy stop, and you can see a 1-minute buy stop, you have what's called a safety trade within a safety trade. You have this 1-minute buy stop inside of this daily buy stop. Much safer, much more longer holdable, because one of these 1-minute buy stops is going to be the start of the next bull run when it goes over 103, 106, 108, and 110. One of these 1-minute buy stops is going to be the catalyst. So in some cases, you can hold a buy stop when you're going with the flow of the trade. When you're going with the flow, oopsie, right here. When you're looking with the flow of the river, the overall direction, you can go with the smaller time frame buy and stay in it longer. And sometimes I would say, I hate to say, once in a blue moon, you're going to get lucky and you'll be able to stay in this trade weeks, if not months. It's that powerful of a little trade. Yep, this was called out, told you it was going to happen, told you where it was going to go, and it did it. And I'm explaining to you how I'm able to do those trades right now. I mean, it's just utterly fantastic. So we're going to go back to our 4-hour. We're going to go back to our daily. Well, right now, what do we see? On our 4-hour, you can clearly see that there was some buy stops. Buy, stop, green, 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 red, green. I'll teach you all that. Buy, stop, buy, stop, buy, stop. But now this has turned into a sell on the 4-hour. So it can no longer be, because why is it a sell? Red, 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 red. So the 4-hour no longer meets that criteria for the daily 4-hour. But if I go up, 7-hour looks pretty tempting. 7-hour buy stop, 7-hour buy stop, 7-hour buy stop. Yeah, they all made money. This is a little red on our real direction bar. I can allow it, but I wouldn't. Let's see what the 12-hour looks like. Oh, the 12-hour looks exactly like our logo. Price starts under, goes up, dips, dips, revert, but dips, green, 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 red. Yep. Oh, pink crossing the blue. Buy stop, Bitcoin. 12-hour daily buy stop, Bitcoin. I told you some ins. I told you your take profits of 100,000, take profit 202, take profit 306, and take profit 410. So now we have a 12-hour buy stop. The last time it did it over here. And the last time it did it from 62,000 to the 108. So it's doing it again on the 12-hour buy stop. That should be a hint to you guys. Be a really strong hint to you guys. So this is a 12-hour daily buy stop. And let's show you what a buy stop is. What's up, user 88515? I'll look at HBAR in a little bit. Not now. I'm doing some training. So if we're at a 12-hour buy stop, 12-hour daily buy stop for Bitcoin, what are we looking at? Let's take a look. Let's teach you what a buy stop is. Okay. How to trade is what we're calling this, 101. We're currently on what is a buy stop, and then how to trade it. So I'll teach you. Red, this is really complicated, equals down in my system. Green equals up in my system. So let's use this knowledge and teach you what a buy stop is. When there's more green than there are red, okay, when there's more green when there are red, things go up. Green means up. We're looking at 12-hour Bitcoin. You all are going to be Bitcoin experts by the time I'm done with you. Every symbol expert, but we're teaching you on Bitcoin. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to switch over to this one. This is what it looks like right here. And I'm going to teach you the simplest way to trade in the history of the world. Just watch this shit. You're going to laugh how easy trading is. So if red equals down, we have this little down thing right here. Okay. We have, let's say, need some more examples. By the way, I hate using the same examples over and over. We're just going to say this trade is trying to go down. The red, the bullshit detector is red. Below that, you're going to see real direction bars. 1, 2, and 3. They're all green, and green means up. So the little trade's trying to go down, but there's 3 other little indicators saying, nope, your real direction bar, you're really going to go back up. You're not fooling us. And then this little trade says, I'm still want to go down. Well, above it, we have this 2 little lines called the Bach. They're green. Above that, we have our green EMA right here. Also, just so we're all clear, those little candles are green right there with my system. So now we have all those, and I taught you how to find the logo. So we actually have the logo right here. We have the typical orange dip below the line right here. So now you're looking at one red, but then we have 1, 2, 3 indicators pushing up against that red, saying it's going to go up. And then up here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 9 total. So we have 3 little indicators pushing up against that fake red, this dip coming down, saying it's not going to really go down. And then we have an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more indicators saying it's going to go up. And with my system, we can get up to over 30 different validations. But once we have 9 things telling us it's going to go up, 9 indicators saying this trade's really going to go up, and we can know that because it did it just right here. Same exact setup right there. No difference. Here's the exact same thing, just back here in whatever time period this was, October. Right here. Green, 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 red. You have 3 green pushing up, 1 trying to go down. That trade had no chance to go down. It only can go up. So when you see this right here, inside of here, this is called a buy stop. I'm going to give you guys a little song. You guys can laugh or leave if you want. I don't give a fuck. But this little song will etch in your mind and you will remember things. Promise you that.
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong. Can you guess which thing is not like the others before we finish our song?
The red.
See? All that green and only one red? That's a buy stop for the safety trade system.
Now, again, I don't know if you guys can hear it clearly or not. It's my beautiful voice of my beautiful wife, Bree. She took her time out to make that little song for you because she cares about you and wants you all to succeed at trading also. So green, 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 red. The red doesn't belong. See all the green? There's only this little bitty red. So red means down in the system. Green means up. There's more green. This trade had to go up and it went from 60,000 on Bitcoin to over 106 or 8 or wherever it got to. Okay. So does that song make sense to you? Do you understand what a buy stop is? Because then I'm going to explain where to put your entries at, where to put your stop losses at, where to put your take profits at. Does that make sense? Yes or no?
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong. Can you guess which thing is not like the others?
The red. These are all green.
Finish our song. See? All that green and only one red? That's a buy stop for the safety trade system.
What's up, Kenny Trullo? What's up, Sebastian Bach? So you guys are learning a new way of trading. This way of trading has never failed on the daily, weekly, 3 weekly, monthly, and 3 monthly chart. How do I know that? Because we have an AI, the code, that went back and checked it for over 80 symbols, and I can show you the 80 symbols again. You now know what a buy stop is right here. This is what a buy stop is. Now I'm going to teach you how to trade this buy stop. Kyle says, Priscilla says yes. Kyle says sevens. Good. Okay, so here we go. Now that you all understand, this is what my system looks like. This is the current look of a 12-hour Bitcoin buy. Buy stop Bitcoin. This is why I can only call a buy on Bitcoin. I explained to you the reasons. I explained to you how to look for them, look for the logo. I explained to you how to, well, basically find the right time periods to trade against each other, which in this case is a daily 12-hour. Then I showed you what a buy stop is, just raw with the system. Now, this is how it looks when you actually flip on this right here. And on Bitcoin, right here, you can clearly see no current trades are lost. They're all wins. And then no old closed trades lost. They were all wins. Da 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 da. Entry $627. Entry $632. Entry $418. Entry $5,000. 9,400, 48,000. These are your entries on Bitcoin. And then, of course, obviously your MAC pips. So Keith's still tweaking the exact 0.01 digit numbers over, but they were all profitable. I think we can even flip over to here and see this one. This might be a little more. Somewhere around there, but yeah, same thing as Bitcoin. They're all wins. Win, 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 win. Every time. So how do we take the wins that we see every time on over 80 symbols without a loss, including XRP, XLM, Bitcoin, gold, never having a loss ever? If it was red, there would be a loss here. They're not a red. This is your drawdown. So how does that work exactly? Well, this is exactly how it works. You take the sniper, and that is this little thing down here. And just like it did here, and this is your pink crossing the blue there, and this is the pink crossing the blue there. So if you're having trouble with my system, $250 a month gets you the sniper, little add-on. Pink crosses the blue, pink crosses the blue. It formed a literal W right here. You can literally see the fucking W right here. But it doesn't matter. Price went down, came up, went down, and pop, right? Well, right now, it's the first cross of the blue. It's going to come down a little bit more. This is going to hook and come back up again. So this is how you're going to enter the trades. This is a 12-hour entry on a daily buy stop on Bitcoin. So this is how you do it. Da, 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 da. All right. So here we go. This is where you're going to put entry, take profit, and how to trade this 12-hour buy on Bitcoin. Okay. You can put, if you're super aggressive, which I'd be very careful with Bitcoin, but your buy stop entry can be here. 94,941.51. Buy stop entry, much better, could be here at 95,648. Buy stop entry, if you're much, much less aggressive, 97,380, 97,500, whatever around here. So these are called buy stop entrances. How do you do a buy? You just contact your broker. It's a future pending order. That's too big. Never ever do market orders with my system unless you're using my signal service, and you can do demos on that one. Okay. So these are all your buy stop entries. Da 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 da. Da. You can enter in any one of these three. You can also wait and be patient for this 12-hour to turn back to green over here. You're going to see it turn green. Boom, boom. Well, the first time it turns green, you can also do your buy stop entry. It is a future pending order. Why? Because you don't want to do a market order, because what happens is 99% of the time, it'll grab and pull you down. So you'll go down. The whole purpose of my system is that you don't get suckered in. You can go down and we just move our buy stops down with it. Doop, doop, doop. Makes sense? So those are your different entrances you can have. If you happen to have the signal service, you can also enter upon pink crossing blue, and you have the sniper, I should say. Or you can enter when the blue first starts to edge up. This is also an entry. All those are, I love the sniper. The sniper is your best entries, by the way. I'll either use orange line entry, which would have made a shit ton of money the last time it did that, or I would use the blue hooking up. Those are my number 1 and number 2. So this is number 1 for me right here on the orange line. Number 2, though, I am probably even number 1 if I had to be pushed down at safest, would be the blue line hooking up. I like the orange on like SPXs and NASs where I won't lose a lot of money if it turns against me for a minute. But Bitcoin, if you bought a full Bitcoin and it drops down from, 96,000, 97,000 down to 80, you're going to hate yourself. It's a lot of money to eat. So while you're waiting for it to turn back up. So these are your entrances. These are your buy stop entrances. Any questions over the buy stop entrances? Any questions on how to set up the trade and find your trades? Next up, I'm going to teach you where to put your stop loss.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Delivery. No questions, okay? These are your buy stop entrances, any which one of those work. Where do you put your stop loss? Do. Stop loss. I would take it from the proper position right here. Price action came up, came down, right? And let's just say it comes back up and pivots past here. We're going to use this as our entries. Oh, that worked good. Excuse me. So right here, where it pivoted and came down and up, I would put my stop loss underneath there, but I don't like that. You can clearly see where your pivot point was. I would use this as my pivot point, the lowest one. I would put my stop loss, called the pivot point stop loss, in my system. It doesn't stop all losses. It just stops you from catastrophically losing your full account. That's if they're being nice and not fulfilling institutional orders first, but whatever. So I put my stop loss for Bitcoin down here. Now on something like SPX, this would be about 20, 30 pips, 100% absorbable. If this is something like US 30, it's an indice if you don't know what that is. You can't do a 12-hour stop loss down here, or it'd be several hundred pips stop loss. So be very, very careful on how you're trading and what you're trading, what symbol you're using, but you have to do it. So this is where it goes on the 12-hour stop loss right there. This is your stop loss. If there's any questions asked about the stop loss, your buy stop again, some around here, When this turns to green, pink crosses the blue or where this blue line starts to hook up. Those are your buy stop entrances. Stop loss gets put right here as price action came down, pivoted, and went up over our entry. Then you put your stop loss right there, boop, just like that. Okay. So again, from the very beginning, why I formed the system, how I formed the system, what I did, how all the old ways of trading, I went over each, well, not each and every one, but half of them or more, and how they fail you, to where to look for your buy stops on the daily time frame, how it never misses what I'm teaching you right now, and how it always makes money. Profit, demo only. And right now I taught you how to take your entrances. You never do market orders or you will lose your ass. All you do is buy stops. Let the market turn and come back up to you. Once it does that, then we have what's called the entrance, the buy stop entrance. Then your stop loss is at the pivot point where it crosses. Now, take profits. Where do we put our take profits at? First take profit. If I entered here off my orange line, my first take profit would absolutely be here. Take profit 1. That's why you open up more than one trade. A lot of beginners don't understand. Why don't I just open up one big trade? Because you want to do take profit 1. You want to do take profit 2. You want to do take profit 3. And you want to do take and let one run. They're called a runner. So take profit 1 in Bitcoin's case would be 99,000. I called 100. Good enough for me. Take profit 2 would be 103. I called Bitcoin take profit 3 102. Take profit 4 would be 106, which is up here. Yep. And then take profit 7 was 110, just like I called out every day to over here. And that is how you can take your raw chart. Let's be clear. You can literally take your raw chart from here, install my system, buy it today, have your training every other Monday live by me in a small group, install them. This is how you look for the logo on the higher time frame and the smaller time. That gets you your flow of the direction, right? Oh, that's just a trend. No, it isn't. Has nothing to do with a trend. This is not trend trading. Oh my God. I haven't heard that one in a while. This right here is your green, 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 red, green, green with a silly little song without using the sniper. This is using the sniper, how to make your entrances. This is the last time it did it over here. You can clearly see when it did it before. Right here, it did it the last time. First time is always the best, but still, it went from 61,000 to 108, whatever the hell it hit, right? Then it's doing it again now. It's setting up for another buy stop. Oh, Bitcoin, it may go to zero. I think all this shit is worthless anyways, but for what it's worth, it's going to go back up, take profit 1 to 100,000, take profit 2 to 102,000, take profit 3 to 106,000, take profit 4 to 110,000. I told you I was going to teach you everything and how to be experts on Bitcoin. You can apply this to any other system. For those of you who are new here, right, that hasn't seen this before, a big, huge hint for you guys, especially when you go up to your dailies up here, weeklies, when you see price action is to the left, and in my case, the orange line is to the left, you can only be a buy stop on Bitcoin. That's why I'm calling a buy. You can't be a sell. Now, if you come over to here and we do our weekly, you can clearly see this pink line up here on the sniper needs to come down. There isn't a gap. We need price action to come down further to the orange line or preferably below it on the weekly like it did here. Now, if it gets down there again, yep, I will be jumping in myself and I'll buy several Bitcoins, full on Bitcoins myself. And yeah, because there's no way in hell I'm going to let that ride. Yeah, if we can get that back down in our channel right here, like 80, 83, 85. That'd be fantastic. Is it going to do that? I don't know. It needs to before I'm comfortable. Now, will I put $500 or $1,000 in Bitcoin, just hold it because I know it's going up? Yes, absolutely. When you're talking about dropping in 80, 90, $100,000 per coin on several coins, no, I'm not doing that until my weekly shows it again. Easy down here. This is an easy call. Look what it was here. Look what it was here. This is my first call for you guys when I called Bitcoin back here. This was a live call on Bitcoin right there. This is when I called that one. I did it live right there. Here's the video of me doing it live. Then I called Bitcoin buy stops correctly for the next 800 times. 846 live videos of me calling Bitcoin correctly from 26,000, right? First time it happened was here. Again, right? Again. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Including when I told you to do another buy stop in again at 9.8 at 56,000. It hasn't done it again. See, now we need the pink line to reset. We need the pink line to come back down. Will it? I don't know. Am I perfectly fine taking this daily buy? Yes. 12-hour daily buy. I told you where it's heading to, and that's what it's going to do. And great news for you guys. This is the first time it's doing this on a daily. This is going to be the first buy stop. When this turns red here shortly, you're going to see this is the first time, meaning it's going to go up a lot. This is going to be a nice big push up for Bitcoin. Okay. Now I'm done with the training. Does anybody have any questions over that? We went over everything. How I developed the system, why I developed the system, how it came into reality, how easy it is to use, why I made the 110 call. We went over Algo. We went over gold. Same thing holds for XRP. It's even better, by the way. Out of the two, my title was which one's better. When Bitcoin goes up, great. It brings everything up with it. But XRP has more upward potential and it will do better. Percentage-wise, it'll do better. XRP is a 12-hour daily buy stop also, just so we're clear. 12-hour daily buy stop, XRP. 12-hour, let me see, it might even be a daily now. Yeah, daily, weekly buy stop. Love this trade on XLM. Love the daily, weekly buy stop on XLM. If it keeps falling, yay, it'll keep falling. Can you answer my question now, please? Let's see. What was his question? Gold, 4-hour forming a 4-hour sell. So he wants me to go over gold. Sure, why not? We're going to do 4-hour. And let's see what he's trying to say it's doing. Yes, it is a 4-hour sell stop. What about it? Let's see. It's a 3-hour sell stop first. 2-hour sell stop to the blue line. Yeah. So you'd play any sell stop to the 2-hour blue line of gold. This is already called out this morning. Why is he asking me this? I'm a little confused on that. Let me read the rest of his questions. Maybe there's something else in there. By the way, as called out this morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1300, just so we're clear, there was a 1-minute buy stop called out on gold to the 1-minute blue line, and you can clearly see the 1-minute buy stop to gold on the 1-minute blue line hit, just like it did when I called out Bitcoin this morning for you. Right here, I called out Bitcoin to go to its 1-minute blue line. It did. I called out gold to go to its 1-minute blue line, and it did. Yay. You're welcome for those 2 live call outs this morning. Bitcoin and gold both hit their 1-minute blue lines as called out live. Check and a check. Doop, doop. Yay. It has to come under on the 4 hour. No, it does not. If that's what you're asking to finish. It has to come under on 4 hour, right, Kev? No. The gold 4 hour does not need to be hit. Absolutely not. It's going to trade to the 2 hour blue line. Sell stop to the 2 hour blue line. Now, will it go to the 4 hour? I don't know, but the first stop is the 2 hour. Has to go to the 2 hour. 3 hour. So the way you look at the trade, then we're underneath the 1 hour, right? So you're going to have to go play any 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour sell stop to the 2 hour blue line. That's why I called it to the 2 hour blue line. How do you know when the trade is done? You have to wait for in my case, what I would do is I would wait for a 30-minute buy stop to form again. Now you can say this is a 1 hour buy stop. It's not. You can say this is a 2 hour buy stop. It's not. You can say it's a 3 hour buy stop. It's not. You can say it's a 4 hour buy stop. It's not. It's a 4 hour, 7 hour fill in the gap buy stop. You can say it's a 12 hour buy stop, but there's the real direction bar right there telling you no, it's not. You can then say this is a daily buy stop, green, 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 red. Yep, daily buy stop, gold. Love it. And that's what you do. So I would wait until my daily buy stop. Oh, that weekly is gorgeous. Daily, weekly buy stop. See, the 3 week is coming down now. The monthly is not low enough. But again, this daily, weekly buy stop is perfection. 100%, I would only be looking for buys and waiting for them to develop. That's it. I wouldn't play a sell. Why? Because as our children know, 8 and 12-year-old children and grandchildren being taught by LD know, we're going to go with the flow of the overall direction of the weekly, daily, and the overall direction of gold is a buy at this time. It can change. So what does that mean? Just like the new signal that goes into our Discord room right here, into the Hydra 7, right? 30-minute entries. These are orders, market order entry demo only, right? This tells you that you wait for the 30-minute buy. So how do we know when the weekly daily is done? Isn't because it hits its 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour blue line. It tells you when there's a 30-minute buy stop. So what does that mean? You have to wait for this to turn back to green and green and green, right? And then you have to wait for this to be red like it is. And you don't have a choice. This is when you see it like this. When you see this develop, this is when you know it's over with and you enter the trade. Now, if you can call it and we can go to the blue line with it, it will be golden, but I don't know if it's going to make that trade or not. Does that mean this can rise up and you miss a whole bunch of pips because it comes over here and it does this by the time this flips back to green? Yeah, you can miss pips. But if you want to know when this is ready to be going back to a buy, you take the first 30-minute buy stop you can find. And that's when you know you're ready to roll. Hope that helps you, Gold Knight. So we evaluate on the higher time, then we enter on the lower time. Am I correct on that? Sally asked. Well, I don't know how to answer. To answer your question, if you like trading safely, which takes time, then the answer is yes. If you want to trade, for instance, 1 minute and 15 seconds, I guess that's still a yes. But I don't know. You know, you're asking me a kind of a trick question. If you're trying to say on a higher time frame, is that what you do? Yes. Literally, the signals that are now generated for those of you in tier 3, let me be clear on what it's doing here. This is, hold on. Nope. Oh, geez. I need all these things. Nope. I need that one too. Crypto. We can take away the crypto test. All right. 12-3 sniper rifle. Oh. What? Now, This is the one we want to see. Okay. So when you see, I explained this just a little bit ago. I guess you missed that. Okay. So when we're calling weekly and let's say 30-minute entrances, what it's doing is taking into consideration, hold on, and gold. Okay. What it's doing is taking in consideration of all your different time frames. So it's taking in the 30-minute, the daily, the weekly, the 3 weekly. Let me turn this on for you. Watch. It's taking consideration the 3 month. I thought I drew this out for you just the other day. Let me do it again. Hold on. Let's go to white. So it's looking at your 3 month sniper pink line low, right? Then it looks at the daily, and then you enter on 30-minute buys. In this case, we're doing buys. So this one then is it's looking at the monthly, it's looking at the weekly. So what it's doing to make your correct trades that have not missed on over 80 symbols, it's looking at your 3 months pink line sniper low, then your daily, it looks at a certain thing when the blue line hooks up, and then you enter on the 30-minute. It does it again on the 1 month, 3 weekly, weekly. So if you're trying to do a weekly daily, for instance, then your answer is you wait for this pink line to come low, then you wait for the weekly pink line to come low. The daily is going to hook and you enter on the 30-minute. Now, if you're trying to play 15 second and 5 seconds, no, we don't look at the daily. We don't look at the monthly or the 3 months. We're looking at a 1 minute, 30 second, depending on which one you're trading. It could be literally a 1 minute, 15 second, it could be a 30 second, 5 second. So they're different answers. But if you're trading a normal entry, then this is how you would trade it on a higher time frame. It's about correct. It is Gold Knight. And we make sure to follow the flow to choose correct. Again, maybe I'm not being clear enough, or maybe everybody's joining a little late, but you can't have if you're playing the proper way to trade, if you're using my system on the higher time frames, the higher time frames are controlled by your weekly, daily. I love the 3 months, but those you want to be patient, talking about taking forever, but those 3 months are the best trades. 3 months, 30-minute entries would make you guys the richest. When you just start trading normal little symbols, you just can't miss. It's so fucking incredible. But this weekly, daily does control this. So when you're looking at any symbol, you need to look at your weekly and your daily. So let's just take a random shit thing over here. I don't know. We'll do CLV. We're going to look at CLV. Let's go to CLV. All right. So CLV, well, I'll put the weekly here and I'll put the daily over here. Daily. Okay. So let's look. Weekly, daily. Weekly, daily. Well, if we're going to follow our rules, rule number 1 is we have to have the blue line high. It doesn't even have enough history to give me a blue line. And the pink line has to be low. It is not on the weekly. So it is not done going down. Okay? Simple as that. Just isn't done. So then how can we do a daily, weekly? Because we can't. There is a buy stop here, but this actually is low now. So this blue line is low and this is our buy. So we can't do a weekly, daily buy. But this damn buy on the daily sure looks fucking good to me. So we're going to bring the daily over to here. And we're going to use it as our number 1 is the blue line high and pink line low. Nope. So now we have to look and say, I wonder what that 12-hour looks like. Nope. Still a sell. 7-hour, sell. 4-hour, sell. 3-hour, 2-hour, Sell stop, CLV to the 2-hour blue line. Sell, CLV to the 2-hour blue line. But what are you saying? There's still this buy here. Well, once we get done, let me be clear. Once you get done with this blue line coming down on the daily, it's going to hook and come back up. And then you're going to see this pink line come down here. And when it does this right here, then you're going to see your buy stop on your 12-hour, which will be right here. And see, there it is. It's not close enough. All these shitty little trades, like on the 1 hour, 2 hours, there's literally 24 candles on a 1 hour sell in a day. Well, those are going to be 24, 24, 20. It's going to go down, 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 down. When it's done doing that, it is going to eventually turn into our full-on perfect buy stop. Love the CLV USDT buy stop. You can put it in at different areas and wait for it to finish its sell. And then it's going to come back up, buy, take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, take profit 4, take profit 5, take profit 6 will be the daily blue line. I love this trade. I don't know what this one is. It may continue to go down forever. Okay, well then our daily buy will turn into a daily sell. Simple as that. But right now it's a daily buy. Just wait for it to develop. If you want to play the sells, feel free. I told you where it's going to. CLV, sell stop. Play any 3-minute, 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour sell towards the 2 hour blue line, and I think it's going to hit it. Take profit 1.0669, whatever that is. Take profit 2, sell 0.06406. CLV.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Morning logo everywhere. There I can see bucks also. Forming logo anywhere, then I can trade pullbacks also. Still go with vote. You can do any trade you want, Gold Knight. Again, I'm trying to keep this as simple as humanly possible. If you're trying to do sells on gold based on the weekly dailies, you can do your sells, but that isn't the flow of what's going to happen. The weekly daily controls all the smaller time frames. But you can do any sell you want. Feel free. If there's a 4 hour, 1 hour, take it. If there's a 1 hour, 15-minute, take it. If there's a 3-minute, 30-second, take it. They'll work for you, but they're not with the overall flow of gold. I'm really getting sick of repeating this. If 8 and 12-year-olds can understand it, just take a look at this picture and maybe print it out so you guys get a better view of what's happening, because I'm getting a little old and repeating that point. I'd be trading the 15-minute or 30-minute, so I would enter on the 1 hour higher. Am I correct? I apologize. What seems crazy question? I just want to make sure. No, if you're trading 30 minutes, you would use what part of that I just didn't understand. What the fuck? I just explained to you. Remember, with these little things, you don't trade 30-minute trades. You trade 30-minute trade. Wow. Oh boy. You trade 30-minute trades by following your weekly, daily directions. I would. There's a good hint for you in Gold Knight. Please take a moment, rewatch this video, because it's only going to be, what is this, like an hour, hour and a half or something. Rewatch this video maybe 10, 15, 20 times over the weekend until it sinks into you how to find what to trade. But you don't want to trade an hour versus a half hour. That doesn't even make sense. You're welcome, Gold Knight. You're welcome, Sally. But I would really rewatch this video until you understand this basis of what the children are learning here. Because you have to, if you think you're going to do, I don't know, like a sell on Bitcoin, gold, XRP, or XLM, by all means you can. But overall, it's probably not going to be the trade that you're going to hold for any length of time. Does it invalidate the sell stops? No. You can play any of the cells. That's why I always call the 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute usually, because these 3-minute, 1 minute, 30 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds can do whatever they want to do. And let me give you a hint. They do whatever they want to do. Period. This Bitcoin, for instance, 1 second sell to the blue line right now live. Well, it just went down and did it. This sell stop right here, sure. Bitcoin 1 second sell to the blue line, pop, there it went. There's a 5 second, so there it is going right down before your very eyes. There's a 10 second, right to the 10 second blue line, sure. But there it's going to go down to the 15 second. Would I be playing these 15-second sells thinking that they're going to like make me $5,000 a coin on Bitcoin? No, no, no. Can they? Absolutely. Can you play a 30-second sell? Yes. Look at that. Hit the blue line. Can we play a 1 minute? Yes, we can. Can we do a 3-minute buy stop? It's what it's forming right now. 3-minute buy stop, Bitcoin. 94,505, 94,536, 94,552, take profit 1, 94,630, take profit 2, 94,725. That's how I would call this. This is a buy stop. Eventually on Bitcoin, what you're going to see is this pink crosses the blue, green, 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 red, green, green. You're going to see go up wherever I said. It's going to go up past our orange and go up past the previous little high. The pink will cross the blue. This will turn back to green. This is a 3-minute buy stop. Will it hit its 3-minute blue line? I don't know, but that's pretty far ways away, actually. You make a shit ton of good money. Let's see. Entrance would have been around here, 94. Yeah, you'd make about $1,000 on the coin if it does it. Will it? It'll come close. I'm not going to call that. I don't know about that. We'll see. Because then don't forget, you still have your 15-minute sell stop on Bitcoin. Where's the sell stop going on Bitcoin? Well, it's not going to the 30-minute. It's going to the 1 hour. Remember I told you in the beginning here, it was going to arch up. We wanted it to go in between the channel right here of the yellow and the green. Hopefully it does that, and I think it will. When it's done doing that, is it going to hook and come back down to the blue line on the 1 hour sell? Yeah. Do I see Bitcoin going back down eventually over here to 93,971? Yes. Does that mean it's going to go all the way down to here on the 2 hour? We'll play those 30-minute sell stops. We'll play the 5-minute sell stops. We'll play the 10-minute sell stops until the 2 hour blue line has come close to, for absolute sure. It's called an H&H trade. Will it go down to the 3 hour? Again, we'll trade all these smaller time frame sells until it does. But am I looking for Bitcoin to go down to its blue line of 47,000? No. 100% no. It will not. It can. We'll play, and if it does, we'll have a shit ton of money being made on the sell stops on the way down. But right now, the only play I can call longer term than 3 minutes would be a buy stop. So if you're asking me to trade the 2 hour, trade the 1 hour, I'm not taking a sell on Bitcoin. You guys do what the fuck you want to do. I'm not selling Bitcoin. I'm not doing a sell stop on Bitcoin. I'm not doing it. Well, but if it goes from 94,000 down to 84,000, you make, yeah, you can make $10,000 coin. I'm not doing it because the little kids told me I don't do that. All I do is what is the weekly daily? The weekly daily Bitcoin. The daily Bitcoin is a buy stop on all levels. The weekly Bitcoin can reset and come back down. It's going to. The pink line needs to come down. We need a gap here. We need this to go below the orange, but I'm not playing it. There's a difference between where I'm putting my money and where I'm not. Just because it needs to reset. See, look, when it did its reset here, it didn't come all the way down. Just because I personally will only take the buys once this comes down, full on big buys on this shit, because I'm doing my own system until this weekly comes down, but I'm not playing the down. Are you fucking kidding me? At any moment, Bitcoin can go rocketing up to 150, right? I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole for a sell. That's insanity. Now, SPX, if I was trading SPX and I saw a beautiful little 1-minute sell stop to the blue, fuck yeah, I would. It's a buy, by the way. 1-minute buy stop SPX at open. NAS 1-minute buy stop SPX Sunday at open. US 30 1-minute buy stop. I'll put that up there. This will be for Sunday. 1-minute buy stops, all three indices. I'll post that too. I always post it on Discord. But yeah, I mean, if US 30 is showing a daily, weekly buy, oh the fuck, I'm going to do a sell on US 30. There's no way in hell I'm doing a 1-second sell on US 30 when it's showing daily, weekly buy 12. I don't care. I'm not doing a sell on you because you'll get your ass handed to on US 30 faster than you would on Bitcoin. The reality is it's a 2-hour sell stop to the blue line on US 30. It's going to go down back to its blue line. Am I going to play that 2-hour sell, the 3-hour sell, the 4-hour sell, knowing it's going to go down? No. Well, not more than a 0.01 or something. No fucking way am I. Why? Because this is a daily buy. Why? Because the weekly is being reset now. It's already coming down. This is a daily, weekly buy US 30, and I'm not going to get caught with my pants down on some shitty ass little sell on US 30. I'm not risking it. You guys can make money. Will it probably go down to its 3-hour blowout? Will it? Yep. Will it probably go down? Yep. Will it go back down to its 2-hour? Yep. Am I going to play the trade? Nope. Mama didn't raise no fool. Can I make money on it? Yep. Will I do it with SPX? Oh, fuck yeah. If there was a 2-hour, 1-hour sell right here, it's not. It's a 1-hour buy. It's a 2-hour buy, 30-minute buy, 15-minute fill in the gap. It's a 10-minute sell. So it's a 10-minute sell to the, it's too high. It's going to arch up, come back down, and come back down to the 1 hour, but I don't think it's going to do it. But you can play that. Will you make money on the 5-hour, 5-minute, 10-minute sell stop? Yeah. If it hooks and comes down, you'll make money on it, just like this right here to here, maybe like 10, 15 pips. But don't for 1 second forget that this 15-minute sell stop is in a SPX 2-hour buy, 3-hour sell, 4-hour buy, 7-hour buy, 12-hour buy, daily buy, weekly reset buy. So if you're going to go against 7-hour, 12-hour, daily, weekly buys for a 10-minute sell, I mean, good luck. Is it going to make you some pips? Sure. Could it be the complete reversal, pulling down the 3-week and our monthly down 3,000 pips all the way down? Absolutely. That 10-minute sell right here today could possibly be the full-on 10-minute sell stop that's going to reset the markets and bring down SPX down to 4,490, 4,500, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this to come down, and I'm going to wait for my 30-minute sells against waiting for my daily, waiting for my weekly sells to show. I am not going to do this trade just long term because it's a 10-minute sell. It has to be with the flow. And if you can't see the weekly, watch. See right here? This is your weekly. You could have made all kinds of money on SPX on the way down here, which, by the way, happens on SPX, NAS, and US 30 all at the same time. So yeah, you can make money on a sell, but when the sell is showing a sell on the weekly, showing the sell on a daily, then yes, you can see this right here. This would be a beautiful little like 4-hour sell, 3-hour, 2-hour sell right here. Perfection. But I'm not going to take the trade. Why? Because look, blue line low, pink line high. It's right there. This is a sell. Oh, but it's in the middle of this buy. No shit. That's why you don't hold it long. But this is a sell stop. So if I went down to a time frame way down here and looked, what day is this? October 2023. And we go down to the 7-hour, right? Look, still a buy. You go down to the 4-hour. There'll be some beautiful looking sells, probably somewhere in the 1 hour, maybe 15-minute range. But that's the difference. You would take a daily sell with a 15-minute sell stop, with a 10-minute sell stop. You don't want to take a daily sell against a 12-hour. It doesn't make it, just not the two charts you combine. I might have to open up the other one. This is getting way down there. But we'll find a sell. See right here. Nope. There's your sell. See after that line, look. See your, watch. Look. Just gorgeous right here. This is your sell stop that you would take right here. Right there. It's a perfect one. That's your perfect sell right there. And that is a 1 hour sell against a daily sell. I'm not going to take a 1 hour sell against a 4 hour. I'm not going to take a 1 hour sell against a 2 hour or 3 hour. Those aren't the trades that you make. Those aren't the two charts you keep open. A daily 1 hour, abso-fucking-lutely. Look how much money you could have made from here to here. Safely too. But then you can clearly see it flipped, went up, buy, stop, buy, stop, buy, stop, buy. See, so you're playing with fire. Yes, you can do this daily sell, but you damn well knew that at this particular time that this weekly look was a fill in the gap buy. It was the first time. This is a beautiful weekly buy right here on SPX. You can clearly see, so you can take that daily sell if you wanted, but you're in the middle of a weekly buy. You're in the middle of a 3-week buy. You're in the middle of a monthly fill in the gap buy. Yeah, it would have been the 3 months. If I get through to you guys with anything else on earth, buy the system, get the sniper, and play any 3-month buy stop you can find. It is so important that I had Keith. We made another room. This is the 3-month. We literally made a room for you guys. It is active in the Discord now. This 3-month weekly, daily, 30 minutes Hydra. Hold on. Weekly, daily, Hydra, 30-minute, 3. Yo. Hold on. Let me go back up here because the 3 months should be at the top. You want to take any 3-month buy stop you can find. It is the best trade by far, and so good of a trade. It is psychotically good. It really is. Those 3-month buys on stocks, the 3-month buys on cryptos, the 3-month buys on anything are unstoppable. Unstoppable. Hold on. This is the 3 months, sorry. These trades right here in the 3 months, that's why I created a whole room for them. These 3 months, I mean, NAS 3 month, SPX, look at the 3 months. Gold 3 months. Oh. But you know how slow those trades are? They take years. Look, your Bitcoin you should have got into, which I did when I told you to. This was a 3-month entry. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 15 months, 18 months. It'll last 9 months to a year and a half, 2 years. The 3-month buy stop on Bitcoin was easy. XRP currently doing it. Hint, hint, hint. XLM currently doing it. Love that XLM. Ethereum popped. See it? Not done. Apple, see it? This is the shits right here. We get those 3 months buys again, which means things have to fall for 9 months, a year, by the way, just to give you a hint. Look at this. Look at the AMD one. You needed to get in here. Your entry on AMD with my system would have been at $82. Jeez, tripling your money. Amazon, look at it. You'd have got into Amazon using my system at $122. Oh, don't worry. I got a public account for my my beautiful white brie, and then any of these 3 months form in the future, we are jumping in there. Okay, we are to Costco. Should have and could have gotten to Costco at $4.52. Damn. Yeah, these 3 months entries are unstoppable. They'll come up again. It's going to take 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year of falling. So we need to do a reset. Be clear on that. This is a warning. All 3 indices, US 30, NAS, and SPX, are way overvalued. Trust me on that. But we can make money when it's, see over here, when it's falling down like this, we do sell stops and you make money all the way down. We have one hope that these 3 months aren't done going up yet and they're going to flatline up here so we can keep making money. But the reality is we want this pink line low right here on every symbol we trade on the 3 months, but we can't. I mean, we have to trade in between there because fucking shit takes forever. By the way, L, buy stop 3 month. Buy stop L, 92, 100, 110. Take profit 1L, 146, 185, 230, 266, 368. Buy stop L, 3 month. But I'm with you now. The lights are on now. Okay, so that's cool. No worries. That's how you don't get caught in the wrong trade. Correct. All right, let me look at H bar, and I'm probably going to call it a day. What time is it? I got to go. 8:15, good enough for me. All right, H bar. Let's take a look. H bar, H bar, H bar. I must have passed it up. There we go. H bar. Okay. Let's see. We wrote something out, but unfortunately, it's entirely too bright. We need to lower that down. All right. On 12/16, demo only, 12-hour daily buy stop. 12/22, take profits were entered in. Let's go ahead and look at that and see what's going on. We'll start down here. H bar. Let's see. Buy stop to the 10-second blue line. You're going to see price action go up and touch that blue line right here. You'll see this green turn to red turn to green. It's probably going to hook back down before it does that. Yeah, it's got to hook back down. But anyway, eventually you'll see this 10-second buy stop H bar to the blue line. Okay. 15-second. Buy stop H bar to the 10-second and 15-second blue. There you go. Right before your very eyes, I called the trade, told you that this turned to green. There you go. And these are 5 and 10-second trades. These aren't trades you stay in a fucking long period of time. It did exactly what it was supposed to do, and it's done. Buy stop. It hit the 15-second blue line. Anyone catch that out of the 39, 40 people in another 5 cents? So out of your 50 people that are here on those two, TikTok and YouTube, it did exactly as said. Now, nope, not playing that. Nope. All right, 1 minute sell stop H bar. To where? 10-minute sell stop H bar. Oh, to the 30-minute blue line. It just hit it. Play any sell stop. I'm going to have to update H bar. Play any 1 minute H bar. So that was buy stops to the blue line. 10-second, 15-second. Yay. All right. Sell stop to the blue line. 1 minute sell stop to 1 hour blue line. All right. Let me see if I can get you a little more money on that one. To the 1 hour, to the one. It's going to go back to the 30-minute first. But anywho, 10, 15-second buys, blah, 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 blah. 1 minute sells towards the 1 hour blue line, H bar. 2 hour. Nope. 3 hour. Nope. 4 hour. Nope. 7 hour. Yep. 7 hour buy. 7 hour, 12-hour buy stop. Daily buy stop. You need this pink line to hook and come back down again if it will. I doubt it will. It looks like it's going to come up. Weekly needs a reset. All right. So now let's get a little clearer write-up on it. So H bar, what's today's date? 12/28/24. Demo trade only. It was well, you guys don't care about the 10-second buy stops. All right, do a 1 minute sell stop towards 30-minute blue line and 1 hour blue line. Okay, and then it was 7 hour And I still like the daily, so we'll just call it a 7-hour daily buy stop. And that's H bar. Take profits I've already given you. As it drops down, we'll reevaluate those. Let's see. I'm not going to give you the sell. Take profits I will give you. Take profit 1 on the sell is 0.26393 H bar, 0.25395 H bar, 0.23842 take profit 3 H bar, take profit 4 H bar, 0.23066. Now, 7-hour, 12-hour daily. Follow it down. Wait for it to hook. So you're going to wait for the headlight trading, high beam trading. Anyway, entry, follow it down. You're going to have to move this down as it goes down. 0.27764 buy stop, demo only. 0.27898 buy stop, demo only. 0.28166 buy stop, demo only. Take profit 1. 0.29911, take profit 2, 0.30582, take profit 3, 0.32326, take profit 4, 0.33937. That's H bar. So yes, I do believe you're going to see that little sell kick in again on H bar. I do believe you're going to see it go down to its 30-minute. Not much on that, but I do believe that. And I do believe you're going to see a good push towards the 1 hour. I don't know. Will it hit it? Will it hit it? Will it hit it? I don't think it's going to hit its 1 hour sell. But if it come close, you can make money on that if you want. The overall flow, the overall direction, the ruler, 12-hour buy, 7-hour buy, daily buy. So that's what I'm looking at. The system is good for pullbacks. Yes, it is. Gold Knight. All right. JL Haba, I hope that helped you. Or was it him or the other one? Sorry, I'm not sure who asked that. Any more questions on TikTok? I'm heading to YouTube. We called out H bar. Oh, let me get that set up. We called out H bar. We called out Bitcoin correctly. Gold's going to do what I said. You have NAS and SPX and US 30 for open. We called out Algo and H bar. Any questions on Kev's daily demo? Put that over here. Let's do the camera. Okay, I'm going to head from over on TikTok over to YouTube. God bless you all on TikTok. Have a great weekend coming up today and tomorrow. Have a blast. Not likely I'll be on again today. All right. See you over on YouTube. Bye, TikTok. All right. Out of TikTok. YouTubers, any questions? Sally, any questions? Gold Knight? I'm not going to answer anymore. I'm not going to trade anymore, though. Don't ask for that. That's not happening. This is a really gorgeous training day, though. I really liked it. Any questions? Cash outs. That's funny. All right. I'm about to be done. Boop. Posted it up. Yay. All right. You're welcome, Banner Video. You're welcome, Sally C. Just rewatch the stuff till, it's odd. It's weird the way I trade. It's not normal, obviously, because I actually help you guys win. All right. God bless everybody on TikTok. I guess YouTube. God bless everybody on YouTube. Everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great, great time. God bless you all. Thank you, Sally. God bless.